What's up guys, welcome back to another video of Future Aquariums. Nathan here, and as you know from my last video, my glow aquarium light pretty much died, so I can't really use it anymore. So I bought a new light and we're going to be talking about that today and how it is functioning so far. This is a light I bought to replace my glow light, and you guys probably seen this a lot in your local fish stores or whatever. They're pretty cheap. This 42-inch light I got at my local fish store, KHC. I got it for 80 bucks. So online I think it's around the same price. So it's not that bad. It comes in different lengths. So today, like the glow light, I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of this light. So the first pro is going to be how controllable this LED light is. Like most LED lights these days, there's like a bunch of controls you can use. And as you saw before, it comes with a remote control, a wired-in remote control that's right here. So you can control the amount of blue lights, the blue intensity that's on and the white intensity that's on. And then depending on how many times you click mode, then you'll have like a special effect or something. And I'm using a mix of blue lights and white lights. I'm using a little extra blue lights so my fish pop more. And these are the modes here. So like mode 1, you guys can just pause it if you guys are thinking about buying this light, whether you want these effects or not. But honestly, like, who's gonna use them? These are just like for fun. I experimented with it when I first got it, and yeah, I gotta say it's pretty fun. You get to see some cloud cover, some lightning. So that's the first pro, how controllable it is, and how it's all easily controlled by this small remote control. So the second pro is gonna be that it's splash proof. So if you're doing a water change and you keep it on your tank and some of it gets on the LED light, it's gonna be okay. You don't have to worry. Unlike the glow light, my T5 light, if that gets into like where the tubes connect or something, it's probably gonna do some damage. That's another good thing about the current Satellite LED. And another one is that it's an LED light, of course, so it's low voltage, as you can see here, so it's not going to cost as much to maintain as a T5 light or anything like that. Also, as you can see here, it says it's an optimal spread, 120 degrees. You can see that little triangle on my tank over there. So that's over here, 120 degrees lens, optimal spread. That's really good. All my whole tank is getting illuminated by a slim light, so that's really good, and all my plants are getting hit. Also, it's very low profile, so that is really nice. The other glow light, if you remember, is bulky attack, but that thing was super strong, so got the whole thing anyways. But this being so slim and having that angle thing really helps to spread the light to every corner of the tank. Also, as I mentioned before, it comes with an instruction sheet that's really easy to read, very straightforward, and it's really easy to understand, and gives you warnings, features, and stuff. Always like an instruction sheet where I can actually understand the words on it. Other instruction sheets, you guys probably experienced it, are so annoying to read, like you can't even understand it. Now, after using my glow light, I've learned to not take a 2-prong plug-in for granted. So this is 2-prong, so I switched the timer here, so it's less bulky. You don't have to go out of your way to purchase a more expensive 3-prong timer. Instead, you can just use your 2-prong one. So that's another plus, don't have to spend extra money. And the last few pros is that you can see here it's adjustable by length. So if your tank is a little longer than 42 inches, then go ahead and adjust it. This thing will do fine. And also, what I really like about this light, my favorite part about this light is that this is gonna be really bright, but you can see there's some blue LEDs on that thing, which is probably obvious, but you can see how much it makes my turquoise discus pop. Like, I've never seen it this blue before, and the lighting is just so good for my fish, so makes my discus look so beautiful, and I like that. So that's pretty much it for the pros. That was a lot of pros. Like, when I was writing this stuff down, it just came to me like pa pa pa. So like, this light is overall really good. And also, I forgot to mention, it's really cheap. 80 bucks for a 42-inch light, and you can buy it in all different sizes. And it's probably at your local fish store, so you don't have to go to like a retailer specifically to buy it, like a glow light. For the glow light, only specific places sell it, I think. Pretty sure. And this one you can just buy anywhere, and it's so cheap for like some quality lighting. For a price like this, there's definitely going to be some cons. So first off, it's not as strong as my glow light, as you can see. Maybe there's still some parts that are a little shaded when it wasn't shaded when I was using the T5. So places like this and over here, it's still a little shaded, but honestly that is perfectly okay, because that'll probably just make my plants try to reach for the light more, so they'll probably grow even bigger. Still kind of a con, because it doesn't light up the whole tank as much, but that's because it's coming from a narrow source. It's not like my glow light where it was bulky as heck, so it had a bigger source to illuminate on, so there were no shadows with the glow light, but there is kind of shadows here. And there's also some of that shimmering effect, but that's a pro slash con, whether you like it or not, so that's just preference. Another con is the wires. You can see kind of a mess right now, but once I added the light in, it became even more of a mess. Starts off with one wire, adapts to two, and then one goes to the remote, and then the other one goes to the actual power. So that's kind of messy. I mean, most lights is just one whole wire, but honestly, I'm willing to deal with it for the price. Another con is that it's an LED light. Unlike the T5, you can't, like, if something goes wrong with one of the LEDs, you can't just go in and replace it. Unlike the bulbs, you can just twist it off and put a new one in. LEDs, you can't really do that, so if something goes wrong, you're gonna have to buy a completely new one. So that kind of sucks. And also, there aren't any reflectors, but honestly, this isn't even that kind of con, because you can just build one yourself. And in fact, I probably still have my old one from a video way back when, like, I had this big PVC pipe and I cut it to fit a light in it. So I can probably just use that, so even more light goes into the tank, and that'll probably eliminate the oh my gosh, guys, do you see that? That's a baby bristle nose. Ooh, let's go. That's a baby bristle nose. That is crazy. I caught that on camera. That's a baby bristle nose. I had breeding bristle nose in here, like a pair. I perfectly got a pair. I'm digressing, but I'm really excited right now. I had a pair. They started breeding, but I couldn't really do anything special for them. Like, I tried to get a cave. Like, I want a cave. I didn't get around to buying it. And like, my discus was always eat them, and they would sometimes get stuck into the filter. So I put sponges around it, and my hard work has paid off. Like, I guess this is kind of like survival of the fittest in my aquarium. That bristle nose, that baby bristle nose, probably strong as heck. Anyways, what I was saying before was I can just build the reflector PVC, shine more light onto the tank, and that might even get rid of the shadows. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys liked it, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out to that baby bristle nose wherever it went.